What's up, guys? This is somebody asked me to make a video about my options or my settings and stuff like that. So we'll do this really quick because I'm not gonna try to make this video too long. Here's are my options. Hopefully you guys can see it. I kind of adjust my rotation speed, my horizontal speed, because I also push it further back. Hold on. Yeah, right there is fine. Rotation speed fine. Vertical's fine. You can go a little bit closer or further back. I like the further back because I like to see my area and see a little bit behind me. So you can adjust that. I max it out, you know. You want to see a lot of the area so you can see people behind you or beside you or coming up to you. You just want to see more area. Free camera look, you know, it's just I like to click my mouse and let go and still be able to control it, you know, because you can shoot behind you, like the reflect, any bombs, nades, whatever, you know, and then still run forward. I like to have that control. Or when you're, you know, well, I don't have it here, do I? I guess not. This will be a lot better. So like you're running away, like, oh, someone's behind me, you know, you shoot behind me, or dragon hunter maybe, or whatever. You tag him, you keep running away. You know, that's how I like it. What else? Let's just run the line real fast. You know, I like to see the max limit of how far my green goes, you know, because there's a limit. So you can just find it wherever. I forgot what it was, which one it was, but we'll go through it. Here's my settings. Ha 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 hi. Good computer. You know, I would recommend turning all this off if you have a bad computer because there's sometimes just too much sparkles, you know, too much shininess, explosion. Turn off the music completely. I have music playing in the back. It's not on now, but this is good since you can hear Mesmer stealth, but I would recommend to turn this off all the time and just hear like massive or stealth or pistol shot. But this is one you don't need. You don't need that. You just need your YouTube music or whatever playing in the back. Here's my mouse settings. Oh, actually, go back there. Make sure you see everything. Make sure you see everything. Okay. Here's my settings. It's a little different, but I mean, I'll explain why really quick. Why what it is, what it is. You know, I didn't do too much besides this one right here. The templates, yeah, you adjust the templates the way you want it. You know, the build the way you want it. When you're Roman, you want to shift it fast enough to attack a player. Probably this is more important out of all of it. These settings right here. Healing's mouse 3. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm going to see if I can post it. Here. So this is a video of my keyboard settings, you know. I don't change. The green is what I don't change. The red is what I do change. And the reason why I do that is because it's the idea is to reduce your skill click or not skill click at all. You know, I don't want to fight and then move my mouse, click it, and then click the screen. You know, like oh click and oh up there. You know, you don't want none of that. The time is too long. You know, you want to reduce that 2 seconds, 1 second, then 2 seconds to put it up, and then drop it. 3 seconds to drop it wherever you please. The timing is too long. Everyone else thinks it's faster, but it's too long. Or you click this and then press forward and already click it right away. Forward click right away. It's just you just want it really fast. So all the red are these utility skills right here that it makes you click fast. This is dodge. I forgot what this was, but this is all your skills right here that you need from going down the line. The main healing skill is on my mouse. You press down on it. I turn off these two side clicks. This is my razor mouse. Like when I hit the down mouse, it clicks these two sides. So I turn the turn mouse left and right off, but I left the roller on and I left the press down on it. It heals me. These are my two elite skills because it's closest. It's my panic button. You don't want to panic and throw your your cursor mouse on top of that. No, this is faster. So you need to get a mouse that's purposely made for elite skill on your thumb. Real quick, this is for anything you want. Normally I would have it on escape, weapon escape, or something escape, but this is whatever you want. But these are my elite skill. These two, because I panic, or these three sometimes, depending what my mood is. But spacebar is the same. Targeting, personal target, and the star right here, shift star, is my action skill. It's like resing somebody or talking to an NPC. I rarely use this in a fight, so isn't. I highly recommend just shutting this off, this action skill, because you don't want to res someone during the fight. You don't want to, not unless you really want to, but you're less likely to use action skills throughout, like talking to an NPC. You're mostly fighting, so I just put Shift F to take action to talk to an NPC or whatever, and then N is for auto walk. But these are the skills that's so like it's like when you're fighting, you want to go down the line like, hey, I want to JI and spin and stab all three at the same time. JI, spin, stab, boom, 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 all three. So it's kind of like this. Watch, boom, because it's literally near my fingers when I'm running. It's so fast. My F1, F2, F3, F4, F5 is still the same. I have to lift my first finger just to get to it, but I can still hold the W key while I'm moving forward. So I'm not gonna change that. I could change it to put it right here, but then I have to use my thumb and it'll reduce my mouse turning and stuff like that. What else? Oh, yellow mouse. Yeah. You see that my mouse is weird like that? It's called yellow mouse. It's a program. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. Yellow mouse. Let's turn this off. Yellow mouse, yellow mouse, yellow mouse, this one. Yeah, so it's yellow mouse. You choose it. It's paid. Yeah, so you have to pay for it, or you can just Google one that's cheap, whatever, to make your cursor mount. It gets lost. All right. You can create whatever you want, input whatever settings you want. It's your own mouse. You change it the way you want to change it. Change it the way how big, how small, whatever, fire, make it cooler, make it skull. I don't know. Up to you, man. I don't want to change it. I can see through things. It's literally see it through it, and it's big, so it doesn't get lost during the fight. But these are all my settings. What else should I say? My dodge is my X, which I wish I regretted that. Now it's muscle memory. If you really want to build a muscle memory, you just go to AB, and just every day or every time you log on, just for like 2-3 minutes, do your rotation on these training W's. Eventually, you'll memorize all this. Literally, just go here and do your training. That's what makes you so fast. You just boom, 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 and then So nothing is needed to skill click. I can press whatever, press whatever you want, because you want to reduce your chance of skill click. And then my elite skill, my panic, and my thumbs, elite skill, panic, my thumb. The only thing I skill click, jeez, this is so embarrassing. I can literally press it on my finger, but is this? My finger doesn't want to take the risk of pressing V all the way. But that's the only thing. But everything else, man, is just. This is your adjustment of a skill. You want how quickly your screen turns up and down, looking behind you, dodge roll. Don't put in your space, because if you put in your space bar, you accidentally dodge roll and waste it. What else? Yeah, that's it. It's just that's my skill. All the stuff you need. What is it called? The most important run through players. I forgot which one it was. Auto attack is actually good for rangers. I would keep it on if you're a range player, because if they teleport behind you, like a Mesmer teleports behind you or a Thief teleports behind you, this will literally turn your whole character around just to shoot them dead. It is so crazy how good this thing is, this auto attack. So if you're a ranged person with a bow, ranged person with a far range weapon skill, I would recommend keep this on. It'll just literally stay with them at all costs. What else? Oh, the mount too. Leave them out. What else? Sorry guys, it's been a while since I had settings adjusted. But I think that's it. Oh, I made this smaller because I don't scale click, so you can make this large, small, whatever you like. You know. Oh, that's not it. That's the gamma. Whoops. I think it's this one, right? No, I can't remember. Man, it's been a long time. Sorry. Especially I'm drinking water. Am I drinking water? I don't know. All right, guys. Enjoy.